Welcome back to another episode of Devil Alchemist Daily on the Soul Prosperity Network, where we align with well-being. Today, we're gonna be talking about a lot of the hidden laws of reality that we're not taught, traditionally anymore. The destiny swapping, timeline shifting, and just spiritual knowledge, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the life we live in right now isn't actually the only version that exists, bro. On some deeper level shit, bro. If you ever watch one of my old videos, I did short on the Schrodinger cat thought experiment, bro. And that's like quantum mechanics, quantum physics. And that was like my introduction to quantum and entanglement. I forgot what the exact name of that shit was called, but it's like quantum something, but I can't think it. The quantum Bohrhinger cat thought experiment. You know what I'm saying? But what if your destiny could change not just through your decisions, but through the energy around you, the people you connect with, and the awareness that you're developing? And what if the universe or God isn't random at all, but operating through spiritual laws that most people aren't taught, or even know about? But today, that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about destiny swapping, timeline shifting, the collective mind, soul guidance, and spiritual warfare, bro. So these are the ideas that, they sound crazy as fuck when you don't know about it. Everything you're not aware of is going to sound crazy at first, bro. But but when you start connecting the dots and start understanding and realizing that these might be a deeper structure behind reality itself, and you start breaking down the matrix, bro, it's gonna be crazy. You're gonna be start understanding, bro. But let's go ahead and get into this intro, y'all.
Face my body, down my face my body, down my face my body, yeah, down my face. Shoot them tea at the party, down my face like I'm card, F at place like a bar. I do what I want, I ain't sorry, no. That's the hoe, let me borrow her. Cause the hoe cheating, they beating up. That ain't P, I'm doing, let the hoe go. You know that P, I'm going, fuck me 3 more. I ain't even make that play, I had.
Let's get into it, bro. Oh God, let's get into it, y'all. First thing first, we're gonna talk about destiny swapping, bro. People that try to destiny swap, try to switch destinies where you try to steal your light, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's some of the things that been popular on TikTok, been popular on Instagram, different topics we've been hearing a lot about is destiny swapping, bro. The idea suggests that people don't always walk the exact life path they were originally meant for. Sometimes through decisions, relationship, trauma, or opportunities, someone can shift into a whole different trajectory, a whole different purpose, a whole different lane. And think about it though, for real, bro. Like, two people can start in the same environment, same city, same circumstance, but one becomes incredibly successful and the other one ends up completely different life. You know what I'm saying? Was it just luck, or did something happen when their paths, came across each other spiritually, bro? Like, some spiritual traditions believe that your destiny is like a road with many exits. The core direction may exist, but the route changes based on your awareness, your discipline, and the people who influence you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can give you the wrong thought, the wrong idea, and now you gave up on your dreams and you're not doing what you truly say you want to do because you took the exit, bro. You took the exit on the path that you was on as your journey and your purpose, and you say, okay, I'm gonna allow this person to shift my purpose and my journey. But you gotta realize how many people are living the life that they were meant for, and how many people are living a version that happened, by accident, bro. Some people are shifted with people, not just saying shifting, somebody took their reality, but somebody in a sense did take their reality because it's somebody else is living that right now in this dimension. But it's not informing them that it's possibly in a different dimension they're living that shit. But just because he took an exit on chasing his dreams or becoming the best musician, whatever it is that he wanted to be, he can't do that shit because he took the exit, bro. But you can always get back aligned with your shit, bro. But it's like, sometimes it's like critical things, like every decision matters, but like a lot of times we delaying our own success and these different things for real. But you gotta realize you can jump timelines though, for real. Like, you can shift your reality, bro. Like we gonna take that other step just a little bit further, like that idea. Like, every decision you make creates a different version of reality that you in, bro. Like, it's often called this shit timeline jumping, bro. Like, the theory is that your consciousness moves through different possible futures based on your actions, belief, and your awareness. Think about the moments that change everything, but a conversation that leads to opportunity, a decision to start a business, a random meme that changes your entire direction, bro. Those moments may feel small, like, or like it don't matter when you just in the moment, you're not really being conscious of what's going on, not being aware, but But like you gotta think about it, years later, you realize that it was that one thing that shifted everything. That one event, that one being a new person, that shifted everything in your reality. And you start recognizing that shit, bro. You gotta realize some people believe that when you change your mindset, your energy, you literally start aligning with a different version of your future. And I believe that as well. Like once you start shifting your mindset and you're aligning yourself, you're aligning your nervous system, you're aligning things to shift to be in alignment with the reality that you're truly trying to create, you're gonna start getting opportunities. You're gonna start getting things that align with that shit, bro. So the real question is like, are you stuck in life or are you just operating from a mindset that keeps you locked into the same timeline, that keeps you doing the same thing over and over, bro? That's the real fucking question, bro. Like, we're gonna talk about that shit, parallel lives, bro. Like, for real. Like, and other versions of you, bro. There's a version of you right now that's doing everything you say you wanted to do. And you have to tap in line with that version of you. You know, another idea connected to timelines is the concept of parallel lives, bro. Like the idea is simple, but it's like it's crazy as fuck, bro. I be thinking, I just be listening and tapping in, doing my own research. Like, but damn, cause this shit science and understand this shit for real. It's like you gotta really do the research on this shit. But it's like it's crazy for like there could be other versions of us of you and me living different outcomes of the same choices. A version of you that moved to a different city already. A version of you that started that business that you've been wanting to start. A version of you that never gave up on the business that you did start or the content that you started. Like whether you take this literally or metaphorically, but the idea has like a powerful message and it should tap something into you, bro. Like it taps something into me because like the potential is bigger than the version that you exist in right now. The real question is whether those other versions exist, but the real question it's not about if those other versions really exist, but it's about the question is which version of yourself are you choosing to become right now in this reality that you have control in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever dream of having like some shit you was doing everything you really wanted to do? Why didn't you really bring that shit to reality? Like the shit I see in my dreams, I should bring that shit to reality. And that's one of the biggest things we got to start doing. We got to start dreaming. The law of correspondence, though, that's another topic we're going to talk about today. The law of correspondence, bro. The Kybalion is a good book. Let me go get that book. I'll show y'all. I always. Oh, shit. I'm going to bust my shit. The Kybalion, bro. By Hermes Trismegistus. Trismegistus. Hermes Trismegistus, aka Toph. You feel me? Hey, Toph had many names. You feel me? Hermes was just the Greek. They took the, that's the Greek version of that shit. But the Kybalion is a good book with all the laws of the universe, bro. And it taught one of the most important spiritual principles that I learned from the Kybalion was the law of correspondence. The idea is simple as fuck. As within, so without. As above, so below. So below as above, so without as within. Your eternal world eventually reflects in your external reality. If your mind is full of fear, doubt, and negativity, those patterns begin to appear in your life. But when someone develops discipline, confidence, and clarity, opportunities start appearing in the ways that almost seem unnatural. But like this is why mindset matters like so much and so important. And you got to make sure your mindset is good and great, because not because it's magically changed reality and shit all through one night. It's the small wins stacking up over time, bro. You feel me? Because it changes how you move through reality, bro, and that changes everything, how you see everything. Promise. But let's get into segment 5, bro. Collective consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Are we one mind, bro? Like we've been talking about collective consciousness and Christ consciousness, these different consciousness forms of consciousness, and like realizing that this shit is all one. Like we are all one mind, bro. Like experiencing this shit, the good, the bad. For real. The theory like is about like humans beings may not be as separate like as we think, and we're not. Instead, we are a part of a shared field of awareness, a shared field of consciousness. Think about how trends spread instantly. Like soon as a trend come, everybody start fucking with it. Not everybody, but it's certain like the masses, the most people, bro, they gonna fuck with that trend and they gonna get on that trend. Ideas move across the world in days and seconds, man. A day can make everybody want to go rock some new fashion. Movements appear out of nowhere. Entire culture shifted beliefs almost simultaneously, bro. Like just quick as fuck. But like some researchers believe that human minds are connected through a subtle network of consciousness. You feel me? Like we all connected in some way through a form of consciousness. If that's true, bro, it means something very, very important, bro. Your thoughts and actions don't just affect you. If they influence the energy of the entire world around you. So if you heal yourself and you become a better version, you heal everybody around you in the whole world, the whole humanity. So be a good person, bro. Stop being a bitch at me. For real. Like God, bro, like your higher self, bro, your future is guiding you, and your higher self is guiding you. Waiting for you to become the best version of yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? The higher self is the version of you that exists beyond the ego, fear, confusion, the fear, and all the lame ass shit. Those lower vibrations. Some people you believe that the higher self is evolved, the future self guiding your present decisions. So everything you do, your higher self is like, you ever got what's the mind in your head, bro? Who you think that mind in your head is? That's the God within you, bro. He be telling you to not do shit and you do shit, bro. You gotta realize God is within you. You are made by God. God is within you. You have to lock that God, that higher self within you. You feel me? That deep intuition, bro. Like telling you not to go somewhere, bro. Like that feeling when that moment you know you shouldn't just do something. That's your higher self, your intuition. That's God within you talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Or that when it's telling you to take a risk or to go do some shit. You feel me? That voice is not random, bro. It's a deeper intelligence inside of you trying to move you forward and toward the life and align you with the life that you're meant to live. But most people ignore it because they're distracted by the outside noise. All the bullshit, bro. But you have to be guided by, not just your higher self, the spirit guide, the unseen influences, bro. You know what I'm saying? Human beings aren't navigating our life alone, bro. We talk about angels, but angels just mean an angel, but an angel just how they depicted it. An angel just means a messenger. You know what I'm saying? The etymology of angel. You know what I'm saying? It means a messenger, somebody that's a messenger, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Our spirit guides and our ancestors and protective energy influence our journey, bro. No matter how the fuck you see it or not. And you might not see it, but it's okay if you don't see it. But whether you interpret this spiritually or psychologically, what's wrong, bro? Psychologically, the idea points to something important. Human beings are constantly influenced by forces we don't fully understand, bro. And the guidance, they can show up through our dreams, our synchronicities, our seeing 111, 222. I see synchronicities for a long time, but I'm just used to it now. Unexpected opportunities, people entering your life at a perfect moment. The real question is whether we are aware enough to recognize this shit. Are we aware enough to understand that? And that'd be the biggest thing. A lot of people not aware, so they can demonize it and they run their ass to some shit that they can't. So they get scary, but it's just let that be. Don't allow that to keep you in the same cycle. Most people get spirituality and go back to being a regular, not a regular, but like not being in their full power. So you have to not be that person, man. Don't get fearful. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things, like a lot of religions are energy vampires. They draining your power, bro. You know what I'm saying? Energy vampires are people who constantly drain your mental and emotional energy, bro. You've probably experienced this a lot, bro. Like every time you talk to them, you're gonna feel exhausted. You're gonna feel drained and all this. They complain constantly. They bring negativity and they discourage your growth. So some people don't realize that protecting your energy is the most important. Like it's like just as important as protecting your time, your money, your bank account, your cards, your key. It's just important because the environment around you shapes your mindset more than most people even realize. Like, for real. I say that shit every video, bro. Every video, bro. Like, but you gotta have that spirit protection, bro. Energy can influence your life, but protecting your energy becomes like even more important. You feel me? Like spiritual protection isn't about superstition, bro. It's not about that shit. It's just about boundaries. Protecting your mind, protecting what you're taking within your mind, what you're looking at, what you're watching, who you listening to. Protecting your focus, bro. What are you focusing on? Not focus on the BS. Having fun, doing what you want to do, making money, living life, and growing and elevating. Protecting the people you allow into your life and allow you to be around. You got to be very conscious of who you're around because your environment is so fucking important. Your environment can lead you to doing bullshit. And it's okay. Sometimes you just got to distance yourself and go out the way, bro. And just live life and just be on some chill shit. Like, you can't always be on some, like, fitting in and following the crowd shit, bro. That shit not good for you. You feel me? The truth is that success, growth, and peace require a certain level of mental discipline anyway. You feel me? You can't build a powerful life while constantly allowing chaos into your environment. I just believe that, but I believe that, bro. Like curses or versus self-sabotage, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We're gonna say that actually for later, bro. We're gonna say those topics for later. It's 15 minutes. We're gonna leave these short this week. Shorter week, but Sofa Prosperity podcast dropping tonight actually as well. So be honest, that's daily later. So I hope y'all take care of yourselves. See y'all guys later. Take care of yourselves. See y'all next episode 444. Like, comment, subscribe. Love y'all.